So grab a mat, grab some water if you need to. Let's get ready to do some yoga. So we'll start connecting with the breath. You could sit cross-legged, hands on your knees, sitting up nice and tall. And just close your eyes for a moment. Notice your breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out the mouth. I always like to arrive with a few sighs. Let's take a couple more. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just letting all of the tensions and worries of the world melt away just for a moment. Another deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Keep the eyes closed and just set an intention for your practice today, why you stepped onto the mat. What are you looking to gain or let go of? Take another breath. Notice your posture. Notice your thoughts, how you feel emotionally, physically, mentally. Hold on to the intention. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Blink the eyes open. Let's come into a tabletop position and we'll warm up with some cat-cows. So if you haven't seen the other video, I'll walk through cat-cow again. Starting with cow, we're going to drop the belly, arching the spine, drop the shoulders, look up. Take a deep breath in here. And on the exhale, round the spine, keep the shoulders over the wrists. And you can untuck your toes if you want more space here. Inhale back into cow. Exhale into cat, tucking the chin in slightly towards the chest. And keep switching, finding the fullest extreme of the pose, the fullest expression before you switch, really exaggerating them. Really using your breath, linking the breath with the movement. And you could take your time here, you could speed it up or slow it down. So you find yourself inhaling and arching, exhaling and rounding. Let's do just a few more. And last one here on each side. Cow and cat pose. Let's come back to center. Reach the right arm forward like you're going to shake someone's hand and lift the left leg back. Find your balance here. You want the back toes really pressing into the mat and the opposite hand really pushing away from you to keep yourself stable here. Lift the back leg higher than you think you need to. Here's our little core break for a moment. Here we're going to take the elbow, touch the knee, and take it back out. We're doing 5 of these. So knee to elbow and back out. Use your breath, take your time, holding on to that balance. Last one here, hold it out there. Breathe. Open the right arm out to the right, left leg over to the left. Hold that balance. And then take it to the other side. Right hand all the way over to the left, left leg all the way over to the right. Keep the leg up. Take it back to center. Reach that right arm back, bend the back leg, tiger pose. See if you can grab your heel, keeping that chest nice and open. It's a little bit of a back bend. We're kicking into the hand. It's okay if you can't grab here. Just try if you can. Tiger pose. One more breath. And release. Let's do the other side. Left arm forward, right leg back. Once you feel stable and found your balance here, elbow to knee crunches. We're doing 5. Take it in and back out. Really focus on those exhales. Stay in control. Stay strong. I kind of lost track. I'll do one more. Hold it out there. Lift the back leg higher than you think you need to. Left hand over to the left, right leg over to the right. Left hand all the way over to the right, right leg all the way over to the left. Back to the middle, reach that left hand back, bend the back leg, grab onto the heel if you can. Kicking into the back leg if you want a little more. Keep that chest nice and proud, shoulders back. and relax. Let's come into child's pose, knees nice and wide, big toes together. Sitting back onto the heels as much as we can, and then reaching the fingers forward as much as we can. Drop the forehead to the mat. Breathe slow and deeply here, releasing the lower back. Keep inching those fingers farther forward. You can keep the stretch more active by lifting up the forearms and the wrists. Keep the fingertips on the floor. Keep reaching. Keep sitting back. Keep reaching. Take 2 more breaths. And let's come back into tabletop position. We're going to do some dolphin push-ups. So for dolphin pose, it's kind of like downward facing dog, but we're on our forearms. So we're going to be on our forearms. Make sure you can grab your elbows, and that's how you know you're at the perfect alignment here. So another key thing with dolphin pose is with the forearms, we want to make sure that the elbows keep pressing in. So we don't want to let the elbows come out to the side and we'll lose that shoulder engagement. We want to keep everything coming inwards, elbows coming inwards. So we are on our forearms, elbows coming in towards each other. We're going to lift up the legs, straighten the legs, and find your dolphin pose. So you're going to walk the legs in as much as you can to where you could keep the legs straight. You can kind of bend them if you need to, but try to go where you can keep the legs straight. Keep looking forward between the thumbs, between your fingers, and just hold it here for a moment. And I want you to notice that we're trying to get our hips over our head as much as we can. You can walk it in closer, or even if you're further behind, try to keep the legs straight. Let's take a little break. So that was dolphin pose. We're going to add the dolphin push-ups or dolphin dips, however you want to refer to them. It's going to look like this. So if we find our dolphin pose, we keep looking forward. We're just going to dip forward, kind of like we're getting our nose or chin to touch the mat. You don't have to go that low. And we're going to do 10. So whenever you're ready, find your dolphin pose, walk it in as much as you can, keep looking forward, keep those elbows hugging inwards, and dip forward. Keep those forearms engaged, pushing away from you. Don't sink down. Keep everything pushing, everything active. Let's do 5 more. Keep looking forward. Last one here. Good, and take a little breather. Woo. So now we're going to go from dolphin pose to downward facing dog and back down a few times. So it's going to look like this. You can either start in dolphin pose or downward facing dog. But we're going to find wherever you're starting. If you're in dolphin, you're going to come up into a downward facing dog. All of that energy in the back of the legs, all the weight in the back of the legs. You can bend your knees if you need to. And then lower back down. Okay, try to keep it in one smooth movement. Let's do 10. Dropping it down, lifting back up. Dropping down, lifting back up. Take your time. Readjust when you need to. Think of those elbows coming in towards each other as we lower down. Try to land softly, working those shoulders. Whew. Let's do 5 more. Kind of losing count here, sorry. Who's feeling these? Let's do 2 more. Keep looking forward. Ooh. Alrighty. And let's come back into child's pose, just so we can take a little break here. Awesome, take 1 more breath. And let's come back into downward facing dog. So when you're ready, we're gonna find downward facing dog. And we're gonna lift up, plant the left leg down and lift up the right leg. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to crunch in, knee to nose, and back out. Knee to the right elbow, try to get them to touch as much as you can. Keep lifting up, and take it back out. And then across over to touch the left elbow, back out. And then we're gonna bring it in for pigeon pose, where we have the front leg is parallel to the top of the mat as we can. But before we get that, let's do it all again, okay? So let me take a little breather. So that's what we're doing. Knee to nose, knee to elbow, opposite elbow, into pigeon. And we'll do it on both sides. When you're ready, let's find downward facing dog. Left leg down, right leg up. Crunch it in, knee to nose, round your spine. Take it back out. Knee to that right elbow, get them to touch. Extend it back out into three-legged dog. Take it in towards that left elbow. Take it back out. And then we're gonna open up my right ankles towards my left wrist. I'm gonna place my leg as parallel to the top of the mat as I can. Straighten my back leg. You could untuck the toe and take a big step back so you're not directly on the knee. Puff up your chest a little bit here. Take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, we're gonna walk the hands out. So maybe you come down onto your forearms. You can keep reaching the arms further out. You can open the elbows out to the side. You can create a little pillow for your head to rest on with your arms. Whatever feels right for you here. Let's take 5 deep breaths. Keep your weight stacked in the middle, not leaning to one side or the other. Feel it in that right hip, breathe. Slow, deep breaths. Take 3 more quality breaths. Try to relax, try not to force or muscle this in here. One last breath. Beautiful, take your time coming back up. Plant the hands, untuck the back toe. I'm gonna take it into tabletop and I'm going to downward facing dog from here. Other side, ready? Right leg down with the left leg up. And knee to nose, take it back up. Knee to that left elbow, try to get them to touch, take it back up. And knee over to the right elbow, take it back out. Take it all the way in for pigeon pose. Now my ankles towards the right wrist, taking the right leg straight. Find that length in the spine before you fold. And maybe just coming down into the forearms is enough. You could use a block here if you have one at home, or a book underneath your forehead if that makes you feel a little more comfortable. And just breathe into that left hip. We usually have one side that's a little tighter than the other, that's okay. Make sure your weight is stacked in the middle. Feel what you feel, try to relax, try to let go. Let's take 3 more quality breaths. Remember, you can also extend the arms straight out, elbows out to the side. Wherever you are here, even if you have to stay on your hands, wherever you are is perfect. Take 1 more deep breath. And I'm going to take it back into that tabletop. And let's take a moment in child's pose again. Knees nice and wide, big toes touch, sitting back. Beautiful, take 1 more breath. And sit on your heels, come on up. We've got just 1 more sequence, and then we're gonna cool down. I hope you're feeling good, I'm already kind of sweating. I hope you are too at home. Okay, so the last thing that we're gonna do here is a side plank on the left and right side, and we're gonna add some stuff to it. So I'm going to start on my left side, coming into plank pose, and then coming onto the left edge of my foot, keeping my right leg in front. So we want to keep the hips nice and high and reach that right arm up. And you could always drop the bottom knee if you need to. Otherwise, we're in our side plank. So we're here, we're gonna try to just add lifting the right leg, wherever you are here. Woo! And it's okay if you fall, just keep lifting up those hips. Stay strong through the hands, strong through your core, breathe. 3 more breaths. And if you can't lift up the leg, keep it down. Or you could come into like a tree pose. 1 more breath. And drop it down. And switch to the other side. I'm going to turn around so I don't give you my back side. So find your right side plank now. Keep lifting up through those hips. And when you're ready, lift up the leg. Lift up wherever you can. Try to keep your balance. Keep lifting up through those hips. You could also find a tree variation. You could take the leg in front. You could drop the bottom knee. Whatever works for you here. Take 3 more breaths. I'm shaking. And drop it down. Woo. Let's go ahead and cool down. Lie on your back. And you can also drink water. Take a little breather. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a nice little hug here. Drop your head back down to the floor. And just hug those knees in towards your chest. Find happy baby pose, elbows on the inside of the knees. Grab pinky toe edge of your feet or your ankles. We're gonna open up the legs wider than the shoulders and bend the elbows so we're bending the knees in towards the mat. And you can waddle, you can smile, happy baby pose. Keep the feet flexed like we're standing on the ceiling, heels wider than the shoulders. Take another breath. And bring the knees in towards the chest again. Let the knees fall over to the right as we look over to the left, finding that spinal twist here. You can keep your arms out like a T, you can keep them overhead, whatever feels right here. Just make sure both shoulder blades stay on the floor and you're breathing into this twist. Knees over to the right, looking over to the left. This is one of my favorites. Close your eyes, tune into how you feel, be proud of the work you're putting in. Take another breath. Take it back to center and switch sides. Knees over to the left as we look over to the right this time. Spending a lot more time at home, so make sure that you're spending valuable time with your friends, your family, yourself if you can, at least virtually, staying connected. And make sure you give yourself this time to stretch, to feel, to move, to breathe. Take it back to center. Hug your knees in, and we'll take a quick Shavasana, extending the legs straight out. Close your eyes. You can stay here as long as you want to. You can repeat this whole thing over again. You can keep flowing, keep doing your errands. Or just take a moment here to be alive, to breathe. Tuning everything out, finding the rhythm of our breath. Appreciating this inhale. Filling the body with life, appreciating this exhale. Releasing any stress, tension, anxiety. Stay here as long as you want. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth when you're ready. Start waking up, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Reach the arms overhead. And take your time coming back into that seated, cross-legged position. I miss you all so much. I can't wait till we can get back in here and I can massage you all in Shavasana and give you those physical adjustments that I really do enjoy. I miss all of your energy, but thank you again for being patient and connecting with us, and we will see you shortly. Have a great day today. Thank you.